I brought them in trying to tell you about them and trying to gain sales on them. And I'm guilty. And I'm just like you. Um, you spend money on a product and you want to know that it works. And I can say all I want to say. I can show you charts and tell you other women's experience with a couple of the products that I just bought. But if I don't use them, I can't tell you about them. So I'm going to put this in. I'm just going to switch this around here for a minute. I just got out of the shower. This is my mess of stuff. Don't look at the cigarette. Look at the cigarette. There's like the crap here. But besides my night care. But for the longest time, when I first started Sengens 2 years ago, my nighttime routine consisted of cleansing my face, nighttime moisturizer, and at one time I did have the dark eye circle treatment, which I should get some more of because they're getting dark again. So that was my skin regimen. Was at night, I'd wash my face, nighttime moisturizer, and the dark circles. Daytime, when I get up in the morning, wash my face again, I shave up here, and I cut the top of my lip. It almost looked like a cold sore. So I wouldn't come on live, as you probably know. I wouldn't come on live because I didn't want to show it. But I started putting this Nanga oil on, like in the morning when I cleanse my face and at night. And sometimes in the day I would put it on. And you can barely freaking see the thing. It's like it doesn't even, I don't want to get too much up in your face, but it doesn't even look like, it looks like maybe a little bite. And I mean, I know that'll go away. Yeah, so you have to even as a distributor, you have to get out of your way and try products. So I'm going to put this in my phone in the case because, another thing, I don't know if any of you have seen today that I was challenged to, by the end of midnight tonight, which I know is a couple hours from now, I was challenged to try to sell $300 worth of products by my queen, as I call her, Patty. So I was like, oh, do I want to put that up there? My sales have, they come and go. I thought, I don't want to put that up there because I don't want to embarrass myself, right? Because I know some of my other Sengens friends are doing good. And I don't want to embarrass myself because if I put it up there, then I've made a promise that if I don't sell $300 worth of product, that I've got to be Carole Baskin. Well, thus far, which shocked the shit out of me, is, excuse my language, about a month ago, I sold a lip sense to one of my girlfriends, and I felt kind of bad because at the time she couldn't really afford the set. But I thought to myself, she wants to try it, and I missed her birthday, and I thought, yeah. So I sold her the lip sense, but I gave her, for her birthday, I gave her an oops and a card, and I also gave her samples of gloss. Now, I seen her last Friday, and she loved the lip sense. And she said, well, eventually I'll probably get more. But when she's seen that I might have to be Carole Baskin for a week, she called me right up on the phone and said, I'll take 2 more colors of lip sense. So get out of your way, in anything, anything that you want to do in life. If you want to learn how to make a new type of pie, get out of your freaking way. Look up a recipe. Go get the products and make it, right? It could be a failure, could not be. Anyway, that was the first part of my story, and I know I'm being long-winded. The second part of my story, after the challenge of Carole Baskin, I put it up, and like I said, I've got a couple sales today. I'm not really close to the $300, but that's all right. That's all right. I can handle, just for getting the couple sales, I can handle being Carole Baskin for a week. I don't want to be, but so if anybody comes on here and gets the replay, you have until midnight. I might even put it till 5 after 12. Anyway, so like I was saying with products, I was terrible because I didn't want to, even though I get a discount, I still didn't want to try some of the products because they weren't what I was usually purchasing. So, like I said, I did get 2 new products last week. I got the neck cream, and I got this almighty retinol cream that I have the fear of God put in me because I've watched some things like all my son and sisters are just loving it, right? But I was scared, right? Because it's very powerful. See if I can get it over here. And I mean, the product it's $100, right? So it's not a product that I thought that I wanted to try, because being an idiot that I am sometimes, I thought, you know, right now sales, people aren't buying LipSense, and that's $30. So I was kind of like, you know, like, is anybody going to want to try retinol cream, which is $100? So my purpose tonight was, I contacted one of my son sisters that are very close with it. And I know she's not on here right now, but I know she'll be watching the replay. I contacted Christine and I asked her if she'd used the retinol cream. And she was like, oh, I love it. Have you tried it yet? And I didn't know what to tell her. I couldn't lie to her. So I said, no, I haven't, Christine. But my intent was, I was going to ask Christine if she had very many sales for it, because I thought, I was going to say, well, Christine, like, instead of you ordering like retinol for one of your next customers, I'll send you this one down. And then when you go to order again, just send me that money from that customer and I'll order like another climate control. And I don't think that's really allowed either, but whatever. If I made a mistake saying it, I made a mistake. Anyway, I apologize, Sinjins. I'm only human. So she kept telling me how great this retinol cream was. And I was like, oh, I'm scared of it, Christine, because, you know it's very powerful. It's used to diminish fine lines, give, like, if you have, like, rough skin on, like, one side of your face, it helps with pigmentation, I guess, so to say. Like I said, I can't talk and show and know facts on top of my head. So, Rocco, if you want to add anything, go right ahead. But I will post stuff, but I can't talk and show. So I thought maybe she'd say, oh, well, if you haven't used it, I do need one, and I'll replace it with a climate control or something. But the darn thing, I must say, so God love her, but she said, I challenge you to use it tonight. And she knows that challenge word, even though sometimes I don't finish, I don't accomplish the challenge sometimes, but challenge is a word that I've been able to accomplish some things. Like when I first started my business, I challenged myself to start. Like I challenged myself when I first joined up to sell, I think it was like 5 LipSense kits, and I did that, or collections, I guess you'd call it. I challenged myself to do that, and I said to myself, I said, okay, I'm going to join. And at that time it was $55. By the way, it's $0 right now till the end of May, but it was $55, and my husband was like, oh, I don't know if you can do this, Sandy. And I challenged myself. I said, okay, I'm going to pay $55 to join, give a discount. And if I don't sell 10 lip collections by the end of this month, I'm done, right? If I can't do that in the first month, then I'm done. So that was my challenge, and I challenged myself to do that. No, in the first month, did I sell 10 lip collections? No, I did not. But I sold 5. And I was happy with that I sold 5. It was like a sense of accomplishment. So Christine, I don't want to say this is for you, but it is, because you challenged me. And I hate backing down from a challenge. I might not achieve them, but this one I'm going to achieve, because tonight is the night. I haven't taken a picture before, and I should have, but I will take a picture of the first day I used it. So, like I said, this is very powerful. You use very little. When you first start out with it, using any retinol product, sometimes it'll make your face a little dry. That's where you have to kind of ease your way into it. So I will use it once this week, and probably next week, just get used to it. I'll probably only use it once. And then like the third week, I'll go to using it like twice a week, probably. We'll see how we go from there. We'll see how we go first. This is going to make the first stab at it, right? So, like I said, you use very little, and it might make your skin a little bit dry. But I have all the right products to put moisture, hydration back into my face. So, believe you me, I will. And it will make your skin, from what I've heard, it will make your skin a little bit more sensitive to sun. So I will have to use an SPF when I go outside in the sun, and wear a hat probably for a little while. We'll see. But different people have different reactions, right? I talked to one that said that she just uses her tinted moisturizer and her foundation because there's an SPF in that she's been fine. I talked to another girl that uses just to make sure she always uses Climate Control and Nungai oil after she uses it. She's had no problems. So we'll see. Like I said, I was scared, but I'm not scared now. I've been challenged. So my face is already been washed, and you have to make sure that this is put on dry skin. So it is just a very small squirt, like maybe a quarter of a squirt. Of course, I'll probably get more because, ooh, like I got too much. That's too much. And then you go and kind of divide it. So they said to use it on, concentrate it where you think that you need the most help. And you make sure, because your skin is very, very thin underneath your eyes, that is a no-no, because that would burn, right? And avoid your eyes. So with me, my problem is right, I'm going to do like my little spots, and then I'm going to do my whole face. So my spots here with me are right here, underneath here, and then my wrinkles on my forehead. So like I said, that was probably too much. So I don't care if I have to waste this much. I want to be cautious. So it is what it is. It would be wiped off because I don't want to burn my skin the first time. So you just put it on there and just rub it into your skin, avoiding this part underneath your eyes, which I will, because I do not want to get anything. So it seemed like a very simple process, but just scary. So I'm just going to make sure that's in my skin. It doesn't really have a smell, which I thought it would. So I'm just going to pat that in there. I know, Frock, you're probably laughing at me because you've been using it already. So I'm just going to pat that on my skin. And I can feel like a little bit of dryness to my skin when I touch it. So I'm just going to pat that in there. Like I said, I was very scared to use it. Very scared. So after that, because it's going to bring elasticity to my face, and because it is going to help with the pigmentation, it does make, like I said, it does make your face a little bit dry. So I want to put some of that moisture back into my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 squirts of my Climate Control, which I said I love, I love, I love, I love. There is another product that I do want to get for my nighttime regime. I want to get the collagen pack. That might be on this list. And then I'm just going to put a couple drops of my mango oil in my hand, and then I'm just going to put it on my face, put some of that moisture, hydration back in my face. Like I said before, I used to use the dark eye circle treatment, and I don't know why I got rid of that either, because I need it. Like, I can see my face a little bit red. So that's just that. I don't waste any products, so I'll bring that down onto my neck. I don't think I'll open my neck cream tonight. I think that'll be a thing tomorrow, another new product. So just bring that down. And what I want to do is I want to seal that in to my face, because I put hydration in there from the Nungai oil and from the Climate Control. So then I'm just going to go with my night moisturizer. Before I put that night moisturizer on, yeah, I'll put that on first. So it comes in a container like this, a little bit different than the daytime moisturizer. Daytime moisturizer comes in a really nice tube, like I said, she brought in. It's clear, but it's a little bit bigger than this. And I know a lot of people will take their nighttime and put in that, because this here you have to dip your finger in. And the other one has like a selfless, airless pump. So I'm just going to put on my night cream. I'm going to seal all that in. I'm like so amazed that I tried that. It's like, just to make that push, sometimes you got to push yourself, right? I mean, it's mine, right? How can I sell it if I don't show other people? So that's my night cream. And then I'm going to be up to watch TV for a little bit, but like I said, I used to use the dark eye circle treatment underneath my... Hi, Christine. Yeah, see, I don't like a challenge. I used to use the dark circle treatment, but I don't have any, and I don't have any eye cream, but I have close to it, right? I have our Illuminator. This has pearlizer in it. My husband says sometimes, he's like, you better get that eye cream. I was like, well, this is the same thing. He said, yeah, but you go to bed and you're looking so pretty, because this has pearlizer in it. So that's what I will put underneath my eyes tonight. And probably should wash my hands before I put that, but I don't have any retinol on my hands. I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. Sometimes I would put it on the top of my eyes, too, but not this one, because it has the fertilizer in it. And then I am going to just, because I'm watching TV, I'm just going to put some of our lip voluminizer on. Let that sit in. Now, before I go to bed, I will put on some of our moisturizing lip balm, because I want my lips when I wake up in the morning to feel really good, be moisturized, so that I can put some crazy lipstick colors on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? Is it Friday? I don't know. I hope so. Oh, all the hurts. Yeah. It wasn't as bad as I thought. But I do have a question for Raka or Christine. So if I felt like my face was dry from the retinol, I know I could put the Climate Control on. I don't know what color I'm thinking about. I have some colors I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried the Procissio, I think that's it. It was in the Golden Light. I'm kind of thinking about that. Not for sure. But I'm wondering, Christine, so if I felt my face was dry throughout the day, I could still use, like, because I'm using retinol, I could still use, like, this hydrating mist, I'm sure. Like, that's putting hydration back into your face, too. So that was my fear. My fear was my face was going to get really dry. I could use it, great. I was fearful that my face was going to get dry. And I don't use a shave my face, but I did see somebody that we know that shaved her face and then she used the retinol. So that looked like it was a little bit sore. But it only took a couple days. She put that Nango oil to it. So I just thought I'd hop on here. And like I said, if there's anybody on here that wants to give me lots of advice about the retinol, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. Oh, yeah. I don't believe you me. You did good to get me to use it tonight, because I thought that was going to sit in the cupboard for a long time. In fact, like I said, Christy, I don't know if you were on or listening. When I first called you to ask you about it, I was going to say, hey, Christine, like, do you have anyone that's purchasing a retinol? Like, instead of ordering one, like, I could ship this one down. Because I didn't think it was a product that I would try, because I was scared of it. And like I said, you know, it's a product that costs a little bit more than some other products I use. So hopefully I will have great results from it, so that I can show other people that don't be fearful. Like, don't be fearful. Take some, like, Lip Sense is great. Glosses are great. They're, I don't want to say economical prices. They're prices that people don't really mind shed money out for. But when it comes to a product that's like $100, they probably were like me. You know, like, I don't know. But there's so much goodness in all of our products. And yes, and that's the thing, Christine. Like, I have talked to, like, I talked to my friend in Calgary, and she's used retinol for years. And that's why her face looks as good as it does. And that's what she said, was she could not believe that it was only $100. Because she has paid far more. And I love, like, that this comes in, that the packaging with Senegence is so good, because I know that it's powerful, and I know that it comes in the purest form to us because it's in a dark container. And that's why it has to be well taken care of. Not left on a cupboard for not to be used, but stored away out of the sun. Now, and I got to show you one more thing. I got to run to the living room to get it. Before I go, I'll show you this. So I have my retinol, and like I said, my skincare on. And tomorrow when I get up, I'll wash my face and make sure that it's nice, moisturized, and hydrated with my Climate Control, my Nango oil. I think for right now, I'm going to try to just go with, I know I have to protect it from the sun, but I'm going to try the tinted moisturizer and the foundation to see if that's enough in the SPF. I guess we'll find out the hard way. But I bought this to protect me from the sun too. I'll look like Joni. So I'll let you guys all go, and I'll be protected tomorrow from the sun, if we have any sun tomorrow. Okay, everyone take care. Thank you, for Christine, for all the encouragement. I love you. Bye, Fran. Good night, everyone.